Derek, it's good to see you here. This is your backyard, huh?
Pleasure to be here. Welcome to the best coast.
The best coast. I'm not going to argue with that. It's a different best than my sunny Florida, but man, I've got dolphins, I got surfers, I got all kinds of stuff going on out here. And this is your neck of the woods, right?
Yeah, I live about 15 minutes from here, and our office is about 15 minutes from here as well, down in San Clemente, so just south.
Yep. So LSI conference this year is, for the most part, this is our first one back, for me at least. How about you?
Yeah,
Face to face.
Yep.
You miss it?
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Glad I got to come out and see you and hang out.
The journey you've been on lately with Eurodev Medical, and I also want to talk about the camera technology that you have, and also we can't leave off the MedTech vets as well. So where are we with Eurodev? Last time you and I chatted about it, we were at the AdvaMed conference in Boston, and you've made some headway since then.
Yeah, so with Eurodev Medical, we've had a great year, made a lot of progress. It's been interesting, doing clinical research during a pandemic and all the trials and tribulations that entails. But we're in a good position, we're poised for growth and continue to move forward. And so when the pandemic hit, we were about to launch a pivotal study, and that caused us significant delays. So we've had a bit of delays, but we also were able to weather the storm, batten down the hatches, reduce expenses, and survive. Mm-hmm. Coming out of that, we raised a little bit of money from existing investors and some new investors to continue to push forward. And so in November, we hired a new CEO, and since then I've been transitioning duties and responsibilities over to him. Really excited about that. His name's Matt Monarski. He's a former senior director of marketing with NeoTract.
And you reload the company.
Yeah, and then concurrently we've gone through the process to relocate the company to Minneapolis, where we're positioning the company for future growth and success. And so, where we are now is we're submitting IDE for approval in the late stages of doing that with FDA, and then we'll resume our pivotal study and try to get the product on the market next year.
And the core technology around Eurodev, what would you describe that as?
The core technology for Eurodev Medical is a fully internal system for bladder management that enables adult men to remotely control bladder emptying. So push a button and empty your bladder. And so the value proposition is for men who can't empty their bladder. They currently use hundreds or thousands of catheters every year, and they have to stick a small plastic tube into their body to drain their bladder every time they go to the bathroom. Our device is fully internal to the body, so almost like an implantable device, but it's disposable and one-time use device. It lasts for 7 days, and so instead of 10 catheters a day, it's 1 catheter a week, and it's fully internal, it's quicker, faster, easier to use, more comfortable, a superior user experience, and just enables push-button, empty bladder.
Nice. Certainly a big change in quality of life with people.
That's what we're seeing. Yeah, we're really promising results thus far from all the clinical studies we've done, and we're close. We're close to getting on the market and helping a lot of people.
Nice, exciting. I'll watch that. And I've been watching you also online with Habit Camera. So idle mind during the pandemic?
Yeah, kind of. So I'd met some researchers from the Minneapolis VA about 2 years ago, and they had a small innovation cell that was there developing products and everything, and they were showing me around as I was visiting and touring the facility, and they were trying to get people to come and license this technology or any technologies that they were developing out and commercialize them, because as VA employees they're not able to do that, and they're not able to start businesses unless they quit their jobs. And so I toured the facility. They were showing me all kinds of weird stuff, which was really cool, and a lot of it was interesting, but I didn't quite see the business model. But when I saw this, I was like, simple, effective, issued like all the stuff kind of added up, mass market appeal as a consumer health product, and so decided to try to resource the company a little bit, get it off the ground, and have been successful in doing that. And so licensed the technology from the VA about a year ago, and now we're in the final stages of prepping for manufacturing, trying to get the product on the market. Hopefully shipping units in September is our goal.
So what does the device do?
So
Who's
very
the customer?
simple.
Yeah.
The customer is anybody
Yeah.
with skin.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's a good market.
it's a big market. It sounds ridiculous, but if you have skin, you're at risk of things like skin cancer. It's also, so there's three major areas through clinical specialties: dermatology, podiatry, and then wound care / rehab. So for dermatology, most people are at risk of skin cancer. I didn't know this, but skin cancer, melanoma, is actually the most common form of cancer in men under the age of 50. 1 in 5 people will have skin cancer by the time they're 70. It's a big deal. Similarly, diabetes and podiatry. There's 37 million people in America with diabetes. Almost all of them are at risk because of neuropathy of foot ulcers. And if you get a diabetic foot ulcer, you're twice as likely to die in the first 5 years as someone who doesn't have a foot ulcer.
And at least amputation as well.
And yeah, and there's there's over 100,000 amputations in the US every year. It's a big deal. And then for wound care and rehab, people in wheelchairs have to continue to adjust their seated position because 90% of my body is supported all day on 5% of the body mass, right, on my buttocks, right? And if I get a pressure sore there, it could result in serious surgeries, skin grafts, muscle grafts. It could require someone to be in bed for a year, right, to allow that surgery to heal. So very serious consequences. A lot of people have tried to address these issues, but our device, the simplicity of it is it's a wireless camera on a flexible handle that enables you to comfortably and ergonomically see and inspect your skin in real time. And so right now, the current method, I was issued a mirror, so I'm supposed to take this mirror and try to look at my back and everything, and then if I see something, I have to call someone and try to communicate what I saw, and the consequences are severe. So all we did was create a wireless camera, connects to an app on a smartphone or a tablet, and then I can use this camera to see it in real time, and also record images or videos and share them with anybody I want to. So incredibly simple, but effective for a lot of people, and very valuable, and hopefully, impactful.
And I'm sure that, these cameras, you can assign a lot of information and data to the fidelity of the image, right? And then match it, build a database, drive algorithms, and almost have a, interactive, not quite a diagnosis yet, but certainly.
Eventually, yeah, we can get there. In the short term, we're on the other side of the spectrum, which is minimum viable product, limited marketing claims, just get it on the market and let people see how they use it and see how it works. Protect their data, so we aren't keeping anyone's data, no personal data, no images, because you can imagine, right, it's a lot of sensitive images, and so, some people have reservations about that being in the cloud or AI, all of these things, right, for both men and women. So that's where we're starting, but there's inherently additional research opportunities, AI, machine learning, all these sorts of image recognition, pattern analysis, change detection, all these advanced technologies that could develop as a result of just the simple hardware tool, right? And we could get there, and we hope to, but initially our plan is launch it as a consumer product, lowest price possible, highest volume, just get it out there and see what people do, and then grow from there.
Very cool. And then the project that I think is probably closest to my heart is the MedTech Vets. You've got that going on with Mike Minogue, right? And would you share with our viewers what MedTech Vets are, what the goals of it are, and how, in fact, if somebody's interested in helping and supporting it, how they might do that?
Absolutely. So MedTech Vets is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that was started by industry professionals to help military veterans find meaningful employment and careers in the medtech and life science industry. And so, very simple process. All we do is we help train veterans and help them understand what they're getting into by pursuing a line of work in this industry. And then we match them with mentors in our network, people who volunteer to help support with time or donations to help give back and help these people establish a new network that can help them get employment and be successful in the industry. And so that's what we do. And so we're always looking for company partners, which we've been fortunate to have major partners like Abiomed and J&J and all of these major company sponsors, corporate sponsors, helping to fund our operations. And then we have individual mentors from a variety of companies in the industry, and even people that aren't in the industry who just want to help give back and help veterans find a mission and a purpose now that they've left the military. And that's what we find and what's most compelling. And the reason why I got in the industry was because I liked doing a job and devoting myself fully to a job that would help people and have a very compelling mission. And so that's why we're trying to help veterans explore this industry and learn more about that, because that's what I find in medtech, and what a lot of them find as well, is to help them find a new mission, a new purpose, and sense of belonging in the industry.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to be part, I think, 2 classes now. And just the talent, the intensity, the drive for a mission is very, very clear in each of those attendees that are part of that. So it's very, very cool.
Yeah, it's very simple. You can go to our website, medtechvets.org, and learn more, or just email me. It's dherrera@medtechvets.org. But it's free for veterans. They just sign up, they apply. They go through a very intensive 6-week virtual program. And then we start to match them with partners in industry based on their job search plan of the companies they want to target, or the regions that they want to go to, or the job functions that they're looking for. And we've had great success. So we've been running this program now for a little over a year, and one of the most important metrics that we're very proud of is over half of the veterans that we run through this 6-week program are employed in tech or med tech within 3 months after graduating the program. And so the numbers, although we're very intensive for a smaller number of people now, we're working to grow and scale that, and we need mentors and additional corporate sponsors to help support. So really excited about it, and happy to share. In my role, obviously, I'm in the industry. This is work I do as the board, as the chairman of the board.
That's great work, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Man, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for helping.
Yeah. Always great to see you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Yeah. Nice backyard.
Come back anytime. Got a room for you. Yeah. You stay with us.
Thanks, man.
And Shaggy.
Shaggy. That's right. We'll share Shaggy another time with you, but we got a multi-year connection here. Universe is a funny place.
Yeah. It's awesome. He's good.
He's
going into retirement. He's getting old.
Is he?
So maybe I'll come out and get another one soon.
We got to bring him. Oh yeah, come on out. You're down there in Palm Beach pretty soon, so we'll have to get together.
Heck yeah.
Cool. I'm Joe Mullings from Laguna Niguel, the LSI conference. Be well.